are the bulwark of the North. Behold the unyielding motherland. Through the teachings of the Great Orthodoxy, this world's end is kept at bay. Join us! Pledge yourself to the Ice Court! Defend the legacy of Kislev!
Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 3 of our Tzarina Katarin Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we are here where we left off just after sending Beledna up to try to take down a Bok. She failed aggressively, but we are going to go ahead and add in another one of your name suggestions. Her name is going to be Glacial Gale. An excellent pun name. And she's going to continue to talk smack at Bok there. Get him. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Analysis here.
Champion of Kislev.
Oh dude, that's a lot of armored Koslars. Good for you.
I
Guess we could probably recruit these guys very soon. Where are we in terms of actually building that on up? Yakova just waiting one turn. Can't necessarily afford that many of them, but we're getting there. These graphical glitches are really unfortunate, but
for the people.
we shall deal. What we'll do is we'll pull Katarin up.
Your queen requires discretion.
I'd like to move.
You will die cold and forgotten.
In between Ostrosk and that way, if they can go after Zavastra, we can chase them. If they go after Kislev, that's a complete fool's errand. If they go after Vitvia, we can also chase them. All right. There's no telling. There's guaranteed an army up here in Ostrosk, and if we get this ambush turned around on us, things can get quite spicy quite quickly because not many of our Kislevites here are actually that built for melee combat. All right, let's do it. Skirmisher, or I guess hybrid or no, they don't seem to perform that well. Oh, jeez. Many believe that the motherland is alive and loves her people as they love her. When disease claims the lives of every man, woman, and child in Fias Tonitsus, an icy wind takes on a new timber. One that sounds like a sorrowful howl, the land will surely make amends. We get 50% less cost for the motherland invocation, which is great. Katarin's ambush was foiled, and it looks like Gestalten just came in as one big blob and annihilated Ostrosk in one go.
Obeys.
Good grief, sir. Thank goodness we can't declare war on one another, but he has now basically failed our mission for us. Unless we were to declare war on him, which we are, like I said, not able to do. So from here, we may just move to declare war on Prague.
I control the frosts themselves.
They have claimed up to Novchalsy, so they are going to be a very powerful Kislev faction themselves.
The world is soft.
But Gestalten looks like he's handling, he's only fighting Mulder, so if he takes this next turn to go in and destroy Blackblood Pass, we pretty well defeat Mulder. That's what we will do, is keep Katarin
Bring me to my tent.
sort of in this area. We'll move over a bit. We will go ahead and try to grab ourselves. Glacial Gale, you move up and,
glory.
steal some tech from Prague.
Their secrets.
Or trip on a rock and get kneecapped. That also works. We're still paying her upkeep, and yet she is a failure.
Rebellion against me is inconceivable.
Oh, excellent. Cerso for the Forgotten is trespassing on our territory, which means we are likely to get declared on. Yep, they don't have another target, so I guess we are our next, likely. Puts us in a very interesting situation, doesn't it? So we do definitely need to move on Prague aggressively. What we'll do then is grab one additional armored Koslor. They only cost 168. We can afford an additional one of them. Slyak provides is over, so let's go ahead and grab the Mother Earth and grab... I think we can almost stay on Salyak. 5 supporters when occupying a settlement is great. I really like the extra growth. Let's go for Ursu in there, because we might have too many. Good grief. Gestalten taking the quick and early lead.
They are one people.
So Fyodor is up this way.
Respect my position.
We'll just have Kevin
If
move
I
outside
must.
of Kislev ever so slightly. No, we'll have him stay in
Light the
Kislev.
heart fires.
We are in a very vulnerable position here. Let's pull up our diplomacy real quick, see if we can't snag a few more friends in the time being. I don't know that we want to make deals with Oslin just because of Dreich's tendency to murder everything nearby that is human. So close to being willing to trade. It's just Oslin. And then the rebel lords want to trade as well. Probably not. We'll just wait for a few more of the caravans to come through, and then we should discover
Queen. Tzarina.
a couple more of the Cathayan factions for us to hopefully trade with.
Ruler supreme.
Alright, Gestult's doing the thing. We haven't seen him get all the way up here into Hell Pits. We do have to worry about rats coming through and ignoring his territory entirely, coming after us. That is definitely a thing.
Yours.
So with the limit, you're just gonna sit here, are you? That's not suspicious at all. How about you leave there, Circel? Yeah, now even out, we are unfriendly. This is concerning. They're just standing there. They may be waiting for basically the turtle in. They'll attack us and right before we're able to actually upgrade it. The AI is pretty cheeky.
Rule. For the motherland.
Let's move Katarin on over.
Follow the frosts.
What kind of launch a lightning strike on
I command
Praag without them
ice
being aware.
and Snow.
Drużyna ready.
Let's go ahead and grab one more Kossar. So our rivals or our neighbors around us don't necessarily think we're weak.
I will listen.
How much gold do you have there,
My
Osland?
time is
Ooh, a
short.
fair bit. That's too much to pass up on. Solemn pact. Sigmar will remember this. Glorious. They won't be around for long. But it will make us better friends with the others in that area, so let's go ahead and say we'll trade with you and we'll declare war on the Dead Flag Fleet. And you will give us gold.
Dragons and bears united.
Indeed, I'm not coming to help, but you just think we are. It's so useful. Back to Kislev,
Defender of Kislev.
where we now at least have the cash to grab a market here, which we absolutely need. And Fortyakova. Well, I would absolutely love to go for some upgrades.
Ice Queen.
I don't think it wise.
Commander of the soldiery.
You go ahead and snag yourself another just normal Kossars. We have plenty of arrows to throw over the walls. And we'll move on Prague here next turn.
Disrespected.
We are disrespected. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. And luckily our devotion isn't
There is no
so
greater
low that we're not
master.
going to have a random Chaos or Norscan armies pop up, so we're good. Let's end the turn here and see how the Ropsman clan responds. Alright, final resting place. The skeleton of a colossal bear, larger than even the mightiest war bear, washes up on the banks of the Erskoi. Bones are pristine, entirely undamaged, and without a trace of decay upon them. This is surely a sign from Ursun, and we must respond with reverence. I will either have a quiet burial for some more devotion, or a great bonfire for another hero, which I think we are absolutely going for.
Patriarch of Kislev.
Hello there, loud lad. We're definitely moving in here now, next on
Chosen
Igorov.
Drużyna.
How well have they built up the settlement? Oh, thank goodness, they haven't built it up very well. Alright, mission for capturing a third province? Don't mind if I do. Candidates for membership of the Ice Court must be sought and instructed in its myriad customs and rites if it the next generation of Ice Maidens and Witches is to rise. Indeed, we need now to recruit a character trained through the Ice Court. And that last one I guess didn't count because she tripped on a rock so early on.
Defy chaos.
That's how that works. Alright, we'll go ahead and move in here with Katarin then. We will blitz into Prague, and I don't mind if the other army wants to come fight after we've claimed the settlement. Yeah, this is not making us any good friends in Kislev, so we are going to lose 100 devotion.
They will
It'll take us
fall.
into the negatives and have a chance now for Chaos Rebellions. But thankfully, there's not too many behind these walls. I really do wish we had our... Oh, there she is. No, that's not the Ice Witch. This is our Patriarch.
Devotion.
Patriarch, you go ahead and take the place of one of our Kossars. But we'll do that by
Champion of Kislev.
yoink, having Kevin come up. You quite reach?
I lead, you follow.
I think just barely he can. We'll have him grab one of the, PowerPoint. Have him grab one of the Kossars here. And then Arcady to come join the Tzarina.
Stay healthy, Kislevites.
Stay healthy, Kislevites. Hydrated, too.
Invite.
Alright, now we'll go ahead and bring down the hammer. Alright, time for the reconquering of Prague. We shall start deployment. We'll go ahead and set up where our reinforcements are coming on in. But we'll do the same thing we did last time. I'm going to have these lads set up over here and let the enemy think we are deploying as such. So we'll hide everyone else over here in one of these sets of woods, similar to how we do with Slanesh. So what we'll do is go Armored Kossars and Great Weapon Kossars on this side. Keep them far enough back that they can still hide. I want ogres as far up as possible. They can actually take down chunks of wall, which is fantastic. We'll do normal men and women of the woods. The ice guard, which actually I want to put behind. Winged lances, snow leopard of doom. We can just put all of our warriors back in the very back. There we go. Katarin and the Patriarch. Everyone's hidden but this unit. And these two. Can't forget to deploy all your units. I will go ahead and set these boys up on this side then. As long as they're still hidden, we're good. Grab our main characters. Glorious. Our light infantry ranged. Let's do the thing. See if they've learned yet. Nope, they haven't. Alright, Katarin. You get in there, start knocking down those gates. Pull lads in you as well. We'll have the Armored Kossars take the walls. Those warriors can just move on in and start knocking down the gates. Pretty sure I told you lads to get up on top of the walls. It'd be just glorious. Our archers, however, we're gonna move up. Kind of an angle there. Anyone that tries to circle and engage, we're gonna get up on top of these walls and try to set up some good firing positions when they come over, and our Kossars should hopefully be inside by then. You also slow these clowns down. The good deal is they try to rotate over the map here. Like so. We don't get to utilize the leadership drop as well, but that's entirely fine. Snow Leopard, you come on up. Winged Lancers, come on in as far as possible. Oh, there you are. They already are. Red. Knocking on the gates. Listen. They just want to work. Ah, they're warping. They're working across the top there. Come on, dervishes.
Obey the orthodoxy.
The Leopard, what do you have you help out with the other gates? Katarin's getting through this one, albeit quite slowly. Maybe with some Leopard support. See if these two together can get through the gatehouse before they can tear down the walls. Alright, here comes the next. Kevin. In. All of your Kossars also. Let's step in and get ready. We'll go ahead and send these dervishes round. Third the enemy again. Glorious. I'm gonna go ahead and grab all the cab and put them in their own unit. You guys can all be in God mode. Alright, perfect. Come on down and grab this zone here. You lads go ahead and grab it. This zone. Kossars.
I fight for
Two of you step down together.
The motherland's finest!
And as soon as we have the gatehouse, then we'll switch the orders there. Alright, here they come. Nice guard up. Get ready to counter snipe.
For the throne! It is done!
Katarin's nearly through that gate.
Tzarina
It's like
Katarin.
Katarin and Snow Leopard were able to beat. Not the other boys though. Gates are destroyed in. Katarin and Snow Leopard forward. The shields will block some damage for a time, but it won't be all of it. Alright, we've captured that, so we'll go ahead and send everyone through.
Taking position!
Snow Leopard, go ahead and try to just keep their attention. Armored Kossars aren't going to be great right here. What we're going to need is all of these lads to be circling around and hitting the Armored Kossars. Same thing with the Ogres, head with them. Archers step into position. Nice guard. Move up as well. Snow Leopard, go ahead and get these Kossars. Armored boys are getting shut up a little bit here. Let's send them over. Patriarch up. Katarin back just a bit there. So many enemies. Leopard back. But slow this whole group here. Man, I wish we had some more AoE spells. Patriarch, go ahead and give everyone the charge bonus blessing.
The motherland's finest!
Or just dervishes, but let's not be foolish. Leopard doesn't like getting shot at that much. We're gonna have plenty of damage coming on in for us. Armored Kossars up.
March for Kislev!
These boys in. Well done, Winged Lances. They exploded into that group. With some really good damage. Alright, Katarin. For more Overcast, Ice, Frostmaid's Kiss. They went the wrong direction, that's hilarious. Come back here there, dervishes. Katarin back just a bit. We can go ahead and grab Frost Blades on these Kislev warriors. Go ahead and pull back, let those ogres do some work. Getting shot at a bit here. Let's bring these Kossars in. Two of them come inside the walls there. These three just need to come inside as well. We can start helping out. Katarin, more Overcast. Frostmaid's Kiss. Winged Lance is back in too.
Tzarina Katarin.
Don't like to see these dervishes getting smacked up, so let's just bring them around.
Follow the bear.
Evan in.
Obey the orthodoxy.
Ladies of the Frost, come on in as well. Oh, we obliterated this unit. Forward. You go hunt down that Druzhina.
The Frostbringer.
Kislev swordsmen! Armored Kossars!
Armored Kossars, go ahead and blast in here. These dervishes just having a really bad day.
Taking position.
Their pathing isn't helping them out at all.
Lend this power!
Very well.
Increase everyone's charge.
Bolts of ice!
Powering through there. Another Overcast Frostmaid's Kiss should blend up everything in this front line here. Oh yeah, bad time. Keep charging through. You can go ahead and charge in. Run these Kossars down.
Armored Kossars!
Go ahead and pull the ogres back just a bit.
Make war! Comrades of the bear!
Those Kossars handle that Winged Lancer charge pretty well. But pull them out. They took a lot of damage. Slow and weaken this whole group.
Defenders of Kislev!
It looks like our archers have lots of good shots. They just weren't firing for a time. We'll just go ahead and charge. Dervishes should be able to wrap that group up. Charge up the hill here. Overcast Frostmaiden's Kiss should get rid of this whole blob. And a half of them.
Strike them down! Cut them down!
And then turn around. Look at that excellent charge. Or not. Here they might at least break them. Admiral smash in. Let's go ahead and get frost blades out to one of these units here.
The frosts are mine!
Everything up front, go ahead and advance.
Defenders of Kislev.
Alright, Snow Leopard and everyone else move up and deal with the Tzarina. We've lost a good deal of our winged lancers, but they will survive the battle. They won't be nearly as useful in the next fight while we're defending, if they do choose to come out over here after us. Retribution!
Tzarina!
Alright, Snow Leopard, there's a Tzarina for you. Go give him a hug. And kitty cat hugs. Ah! Fair enough. We'll go ahead and run down as many of these foolish Ropsman clanners as we can, and I'll catch you in a moment. Right, decisive victory against this fairly weak group. It was heavily armored, but that was all they really had going. I've got a Grey sitting with me for the rest of the episode here, well, as long as she decides to. And a Bailiff for the victory. We do lose 2 supporters for fighting against the Kislev factions, and they should stay at a tier 2 version of Praag, right? And we do have the Cursed City secured. That's 3 provinces, so we have the Star Iron Ring for 10% rather, more reward save. Which is simply the best.
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
Alright, you just chillax. She's trying to groom me while she sits here, which is only slightly distracting. Alright, so we'll go ahead and give Katarin, yeah, we'll go ahead and save for her unique skills here. So, sitting here at 10, we'll go ahead and ignore the notifications. We'll give Arcady the points into replenished troops, and Ursun's Roar for 25% less upkeep.
Tzarina!
And then Kevin, we shall give Deadeye for more ammunition and less reload.
I accept this tribute. Champion of the motherland.
This tribute, huh?
None shall question me.
So here in the Cursed City, they had the stall built up, as well as the Tsar for more marble production. Not bad, but I think I'm going to make Prague our military district for now, so I'm going to actually go ahead and take out the marble, as heretical as that might be. Yes, perfect. And then we'll go ahead and prepare for the attack of Theodore here, who luckily doesn't seem to have too many armored Kossars. That was all with that first group. Also here in Kislev, which we can already take up to a city. Perfect. That's the rest of our gold, but really only Kislev, Prague, and Arengrad matter to us here for the campaign. Alright, Kevin, I think we can go ahead and give you nothing because we have got no gold. But for our next technology here, we do have Prague now under our control, so we can go ahead and snag Prague. Research. Ice Court control increases our recruit rate for Kislevite units even further, as well as even giving us even more control. That's not a bad one just to have. More movement speed is always good. Now, let's go for the control from the Ice Court. Let's again, one more control and one more recruit rank for all of our Kislev units.
Use this wisely, my people.
So now everything's just going up. It'll be up to a rank 2, kind of just naturally. Very nice.
Kislev endures.
Alright, so now we've got a little bit of devotion to rebuild back up, which is unfortunate, but we have to crush a couple more Kislevite cities before we're done here.
Glory be to the mother.
The custodians would love to trade, and I would also very much like to trade. Alright, that's that. You're in the way. I need to get to my keyboard. Thank you. Right, we'll go ahead and head on back to Kislev. And I guess instead of naming our secondary elemental Snow Leopard Nikolai like I wanted, we might have to name it Gray then. You've decided you're going to be in the campaign this much.
Ice
Yep, the notification for our skill points. We'll skip through there and we'll hand over the... corruption's fine here. We'll just go ahead and grab Purge the Steppes for even more control. Buildings to be built in Vitvio. Let's go ahead and snag the farm in Vitvio. Actually, I lied. We'll go ahead and grab the Orthodoxy Chapel for more control, more Patriarchs, more corruption reduction. Doesn't give us any more devotion. That's not until the final tier. But still, the corruption is... not the control corruption, but the control fix is definitely helpful.
The Tzarina.
The winds of magic twist into a squall. The Raven God is up to something. And no doubt the motherland will suffer.
Thank you, Dagiohan. We'll find out of the Crystal Cloak battle. Okay, so Tzeentch seeks to weaken Kislev by strengthening the affinity between crystal and ice, thus creating a link between his realm and the motherland. To do this, he requires the Crystal Cloak. In the confusion of Boris's death, the agents of the Changers stole the Crystal Cloak from the Boca Palace, and it now resides in the center of the Fractal Maze, a great Tzeentchian labyrinth structured to unravel the cloak and so reveal its power. Soon after her coronation, Katarin sent her own spies to locate the cloak. Their intelligence has led the Ice Queen to the Fractal Maze, and a reckoning with the thieves. And this is actually going to be a ambush battle, so we'll want to definitely power up a little bit before taking this one off, especially with 2 Doom Knights, a couple of Flamers, and an Exalted Flavor coming on. It's going to be a very nasty fight. So we'll get to that later on. It also looks like the forces of Praag, with the Ross clan, had far more units in the background here.
No higher power than
The Lords of Nanyang are all gone.
Tzarina.
Oh, we can hit them outside the walls.
Boyars bow to no one.
Be a lot of units, and most of his guys are almost guaranteed to be
Your magic is
Armored
formidable
Kalsaurs.
indeed, my queen.
Thank you, sir. Let's come back up to Prague here. All the advanced military comes from building at tier 2. Buildings, we get the Bleakness 1 and 2 again. All such excellent naming conventions. It gives us access to the Griffin Legion, tier 3, which is glorious. And also the Citadel of Prague gives us those Armored Kossars, so we don't really need the building. So what we'll do instead is just go for the Orthodoxy Obliette to get even more control, corruption reduction, and then some supporters. We're going to go all in on trying to beat Stalton, even though he is currently ahead just by a hair. Looks like they have kind of stalled out in their battle against the Rats, which is a little bit concerning.
Your distraction.
I'm a distraction. Thankfully, he can't declare war on us, so he's stuck fighting
One land.
the forces of chaos. So what we will do then,
Chosen Tzarina.
ambush battle on,
The Tzarina
or any kind of battle on this
pledge
bridge is going to be the
themselves to you,
best
Tzarina.
case scenario for us, hands down, because of the choke point battle.
Your magic is formidable indeed, my queen.
Ice Queen of
But let's see, if we were to come to the bridge here,
Stamp out chaos.
would it stop them from
Keep
getting
your
around?
own counsel.
Yes.
Tzarina, stand ready.
So Katarin, you come back
Queen
just a bit.
requires discretion.
Kevin,
Make camp.
you
and bring me
march
drink.
up to the bridge
Go
itself.
with caution. Loyalty, bravery, and cold steel.
And cold steel. We'll just go ahead and grab a unit of warriors for some throw them up front to break some armor. Katarin, you stay
Certainly.
pretty much exactly where you're at.
I will make it so.
And actually, we do need to spend a point here. We're going to go ahead and snag the Heart of Winter for just a very large, big blob deletion spell. It's going to cost a lot of magic, but if they get it a big group on the choke
It
point,
is
it would be a good way
mine.
to get rid of them, especially since we don't have our Tempest mage right now. She got, unfortunately, taken out by a rock. So here for our Adamants, we have a new event, the Hunt. It is considered a mark of great fortune for the Adamant to lead a settlement's hunt in a procession through the streets, or the settlement's hunters, rather, in a procession through the streets at the start of the season. Yet the hunters are factionalized between the trappers, who shun horse, and the archers, who chase down prey on their beloved steeds. Which side should the Adaman endorse? Foot infantry or cavalry? It drops the cost for all of our Lancers and our Bear Bros and the things in the woods. So I think we're going to endorse Steeds. There's nothing wrong with hunting on horseback. Glorious. So now, I think this is the pesticide here for Ostros. Still, it's been claimed by someone else now. Don't make me do that. Let's check diplomacy. I'd love to get in some more trade, but unfortunately looks like we are not capable. Just haven't met any of the other Cathayan factions. They unfortunately this time didn't send their caravans over here to Kislev or
You
through
have the
this river.
strength to rule.
Ooh, the Rospin clan. At least they sent cleverly. They sent their smaller faction forward or force forward to be ambushed. So we'll go ahead and take this battle, lose as few as we can, and move right on along. Sorry, Theodore, you were sent in as a scout, and you were a poor one at that. The Battle of Volksgrad begins. Alright, we'll start deployment. We have a Tzarina up front, which we can basically just send the Patriarch in to beat the brakes off of. Patriarch plus Katarin equals a failed Tzarina. Dervishes in the back line are going to be handleable with our Battle Cat and our Hussars. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up over here in these trees. That way they are moving them their way into an ambush that they're going to have a hard time escaping from. So 2 Kossars here.
Armored Cossars!
Armored Kossars. Here to try to roll the R too much, otherwise it might explode the microphone here. I'll go ahead and pull these guys back just a bit further as well. We'll try to swoop them around. Let's go ahead and keep 2 of you back here with the Ice Guard. We'll put these other warriors in the back line here. We'll put 3. Well, I guess 2 and then 3. 2 here. 2 behind them. Who are we missing? These Kossars, which we're hiding currently, but truthfully not what we want. There we go. And then Katarin.
Kislev supreme leader.
And the Patriarch. Battle Cat. Dervishes and Lancers back here in this set of woods. And then lastly we have the Ogres, which we'll just put them over here. See if they get taken out by the Dervishes. Interested to find out. We'll do you all as the main characters, frontline fighters, range guys, and then our cav. Let's do it. Tzarina marches slowly to his doom.
And honor. Do not disappoint Ursun, Salyak, Dash, and Thor.
You disappoint any of them, you disappoint Erskine. Alright, here they come. They know not what they march into.
Tzarina Katarin.
Gonna rotate everyone here, see if we can't stay hidden. Alright, Katarin, you're gonna go ahead and reveal yourself. This whole group also will reveal themselves. Come on, step forward.
It is done.
Kislev sends us forth.
Wing Lancers!
Edge them on both sides. Wing Lancers and Dervishes around. Ogres, you gotta stay in the woods there. We'll slow this group in the back down.
The Ice Queen.
Yeah, Heart of Winter. We can drop this on a single character, right? So let's go ahead and wait. Try to get them to surround Katarin. Little Death Frost here. They might just try to run,
March for Kislev!
which they seem to try to do.
For the motherland.
Go Overcast. Frostmaiden's Kiss.
Absolute power!
Catch and destroy. Fire to that back line there. As it just poor unfortunate Kossars. Well, they ran right through. That's funny. These dervishes are leaving. You can't keep them here. Gonna have these guys turn. Katarin catch him. Let's go ahead and drop the ice sheet then. Try to keep their guys from leaving. Don't go for the charge all the way. Let's get them to think we are. Let them make them stop racing, and then we'll charge in. Katarin is annihilating the enemy lord. Let's go for the Death Frost here. Here comes the Battle Cat to finish the day. Go ahead and charge right through that line. There we go. Give him a roar. Exactly. Not quite as epic as Katarin's, but you're trying your best. I'll give you that one. Alright, Battle Cat, you come on away. We are all out of magics here. Weaken this group. Ice Guard, go ahead and charge it. Well, actually, let's fire some arrows in there. Charging seems a bit foolish. That's how you deal with rebels. Our dervishes are going to take a little bit of damage here, but dervishes are fairly expendable. Pull these guys on back. And that's that. Go ahead and charge in their Ice Guard. There you get to see an Ice Guard dual sword charge. And then they stop right before. I mean, fair enough. Pet ladies. They still probably got tons of kills. Alright, well that was glorious. Go ahead and pull a lot of our big, chunky units out of the way, that way they're not getting taken out by friendly fire here. Kevin, see if you can help out running down a couple of these survivors. I'll go ahead and catch you all in a moment. Right, nice and easy decisive victory there. We did lose a few of our dervishes, but that's no problem. We will simply turn around, and Solyak provides you get just about full health there.
To the mines with them.
And they fall back. And it looks like Hell Pit is under the control of the Great Orthodoxy. I figured we can completely trust them. After watching them dropkick Ostrosk, I figured they were going to flood in as the Orthodoxy tide and wipe out the rats. We don't have to deal with them anymore. That is hilarious. So I've got a quest issued for the Golden Knight, the Descendant of Lesa. We needed to kill 1,500 enemies in battle, the description being the Golden Knight is Kislev's living symbol of unification between church and state, the greatest living warrior in Kislevite soldiery, whose sacred duty it is to secure the peace and sanctity of Kislev's lands, regardless of politics or bureaucracy. The current incumbent would be a powerful ally indeed, the daughter of a notable fallen companion of Boris Persis himself, a warrior of grim determination, Nariska Lesa, who takes notice of those who display martial supremacy in the motherland's eternal fight. Once we have taken down 1,500 enemies, we will have the next step. Also for Ulrika Magdova, we need to build up the Frozen Outpost. The Motherland's enemies, both mortal and otherwise, have long sought to claim her. Those who set foot upon the frozen tundra soon find themselves attuned in her icy grasp soon enough. Nonetheless, the safety of the populace can never be ignored. There have been reports of mutilated bodies appearing across the Sylvanian countryside. A grave threat that serves as a timely reminder for us to secure our homeland. We just need a great big, icy wall. We'll make the Robsman clan pay for it. Alright, Katarin. Only up to rank 11. That's fine. I think we are going to continue down her magic line here. So let's go ahead and grab the secondary point into Heart of Winter. Makes it, looks like 2 less to cast normally, 3 less if we are upgrading it.
One land.
And then for Arcady, we're going to go ahead and give him the Solyak's Lullaby, which allows us to heal. Force Battle Hymn is great as like a Horn of Corn style ability. Perfect if you're kind of keeping him with a group of Warbear Riders or Griffin Legion. And then Dodge's Song of Winter Sunlight just allows you to refill your vigor, a little bit of a Gatorade for the troops. Go ahead and grab the Celiac's Lullaby.
Born to rule.
Then from here, we do have enough for one of the RORs. I think we'll grab the... I think the Streltsy are going to be better than the Akshina Ambushers overall. So we'll come on in here and replace one of the Kislevite Warriors then with the
I
Streltsy.
question their loyalty to Kislev.
I mean, I would too. And now, I mean, we probably should have just given it over
Noble
to
of the
Kevin, but that'll be alright. We move in, take down
Champion of the
Fyodor first.
motherland. The Tzarina
We're not going to get them with that
pledge
ambush
themselves
tactic
to you.
again, so let's get moving.
Follow me to glory.
Kevin, you in first.
No
Oh,
higher
even
power
Grigor
than
is
I.
lacking in the armored units.
Keep
Perfect.
your own conscience.
Katarin's ice magic should be more than enough then. So we won't even worry about going after this small army here with Fyodor. We'll go after
Your
Volksgrad
magic
itself.
is formidable
directly.
indeed, my queen.
Indeed. Perfect. So no need to even build up any kind of siege equipment. We'll just go ahead and start off this battle in the next episode. Before we do though, let's make sure there's nothing else we can do for this turn. I also want to see if you guys are fighting the proper units let. He still hasn't chosen another threat for the next victim, I guess. She tends to only go after units that are armies that are taking up the forest settlements. So as long as you're not there, you aren't attacked. But she's also a little bit different from the others, kind of like Orion, where she will come on out and actively claim settlements, which is spooky.
You are less than a peasant.
He's about to find out, don't you worry. Alright, well that is going to be all the time I've got for today. We will pick things up with the next episode with the Battle for Volksgrad. For now, though, I'm out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Katarin episode. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub throne, and I'll see you all in the next one.